Hey, it's Bob Senk, and I want to thank you and congratulate you on requesting my lead flow chart and action plan matrix. They're designed to help you turn more leads, prospects, and clients into closings. We all know how important it is to stay in touch with a prospect or client throughout the process of buying or selling a home, and how critical it is to adjust our communications based on where they are in the process. Based on a NAR survey, the number one reason cited by buyers and sellers for why they wouldn't use the same real estate agent again, and by the way, cited by 60% of those surveyed, is poor communication. How do you keep a great prospect or client from leaving you because they don't feel like you communicated well? Maybe that's already happened to you. Once upon a time, it happened to me, but not anymore, especially when you're working on multiple deals simultaneously. It's critical to know where each client is in the process and where you need to lead them next. My lead flow chart lays out the communications paths for you so clients don't get lost in the shuffle and you can take them all the way to closing. By the way, those charts are being emailed to you as we speak. Download the lead flow chart and action plan matrix and start using them immediately to turn more leads, prospects, and clients into closings. And I'll tell you something else that may interest you. Besides poor communications, the other major obstacle that can trip you up on the way to closing are those frequent objections to moving the buying or selling process forward. You're rightfully concerned about getting past all the objections that keep the buyers and sellers from reaching their closing. So am I. I love the thrill of walking into a listing appointment and walking out with an agreement, and then leading the sellers all the way to a successful closing. And let's be honest, a nice fat commission check is also pretty rewarding. But I've seen lots of agents struggle to get clients to closing. There are so many of those obstacles that just seem to get in the way. From the famous, "Where did you get that price?" to "My spouse is unavailable for a meeting," to "This house has been listed for a long time." I call those objections, and your ability to handle them confidently and effectively is absolutely key to your ability to put deals together and keep them together. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a deal fall apart because the agent didn't know how to handle an objection. Maybe you've been there. I sure know I've been there many times. So I practice objection handling every single week. So it's second nature to me. So I can handle objections in my sleep. I remember when I worked with Mark and Michelle, a couple who had been trying to sell their home for 2 years. I overcame their objection to using me instead of yet another one of their friends. Then I overcame their objection to raising their asking price. Then I overcame the buyer agent's objection to paying full price. Bottom line, Mark and Michelle's home was on the market for almost 2 years at $834,900. I raised the price, justified it, and sold their home at $850,000 in just 1 week. The longer you're in real estate, the more objections you'll hear that are just like those. But they can be grouped into themes, which makes it even easier for you to learn or to overcome them. To help my own team with objection handling, I took 20 of the most common objections and made short videos in overcoming them. In the videos, I role play each objection with one or more of my team members and reinforce the 4 key steps to handling any objection. You know, once we started training on objection handling every week, something magical happened. We didn't lose deals over inspection reports. Buyers didn't walk because their furniture didn't match the interior. Sellers didn't use Aunt Sally instead of one of my agents. We stopped submitting lowball offers that just ended up wasting everybody's time. Mike is one of the agents who's passionate about objection handling. He said, "Once I practiced objection handling, my confidence grew. I wasn't afraid to debate somebody on a deal breaker because I knew how to do it professionally, correctly, and in a way that kept the deal together." If you want my set of 20 objection handling videos, I'm going to give you an 80% discount today. They're on my website for $97, but today they're yours for only $19. All 20 videos that you can watch and practice over and over again. Plus, as a free bonus, I'll toss in the transcriptions of all 20 videos. So if you're like me and you like to read and study and personalize your study materials, you can easily do so. With just these 20 videos, you'll be able to overcome the most common objections you're facing and get your deals to closing. Still not convinced? Brandon is one of my favorite role-playing partners, and he says, "It's hard to handle tough objections without training and practice. And I'm sorry, but role-playing in the mirror just never worked for me. But with Bob's videos, I've been able to watch, practice, and learn. What a difference it's made in my ability to negotiate deals." Remember, You get the 20 objection handling videos plus the transcriptions, all designed to help you build skills and confidence and the ability to generate more sales and profits, all for only $19. That's less than $1 a video. By the way, if you're not completely satisfied, there's a 30-day guarantee. I'll refund your money. 0 questions asked. Just send me an email so you have 0 risk and nothing to lose. Just click on the button below and I'll get the downloads to you immediately.